Hi guys, it's me again. Today I'm going to be doing a review on a wig I got from Noble. I hate to be mean, I hate to, say bad things about any company, but I'm just going to be giving you guys my honest, and I have to stress honest, review on this wig. Okay, all I'm telling you now is my opinion of what I've experienced with this wig. I'm not working with the company, I don't have anything against the company. I just got a wig from them. I've used it for about a month or so, and I just want you guys to have a look, and hopefully it will be able to help you in deciding whether you want to purchase from them or not. So the wig I bought from them is the Remy Hair, Indian Remy Hair, and it's a 20 inches and it's in the dark to medium brown. I think it's colour 4, and it's 20, did I say it was 20 inches? And it's Spanish wave, okay? This hair is a full lace wig, and I think it's single knots, and the knots have not been bleached, but they've been lightened, I believe. Has gotten so tangled over the last month I've had it on that I've had to straighten it, and it's what I've got on right now. Okay, so this is me trying to still rock this hair, having paid I think it was priced at $360. Yeah, $360, and it's knotting up like some rat's tail. Okay, so this is really crazy. I wouldn't normally show this, but I just feel like people out there need to see this so they can judge for themselves. Okay, so this is the hair straight. If you've watched any of my other videos, you might see it in the wavy state that it came in, but I've had to straighten it, or well, at least try to straighten it, because it was just so matty and just horrible. Okay, I hope you can see the full length, but this is the hair, 20 inches of hair, which personally, I haven't cut it, haven't trimmed it or anything, but personally, I don't think that's 20 inches. So you guys can maybe leave me a comment or just let me know whether you think this is 20 inches of hair. Now, I'm usually a Peruvian gal, and this doesn't look like 20 inches to me. I mean, I thought it was because it was curled or wavy, so I thought, okay, fine, you lose some length because it's wavy, but since I straightened it, I don't know if it's 20 inches. Okay, I'm going to show you the ventilating, which I think was done quite well, not too bad. Yeah, the knots were not dyed, so you could actually see the little knots at the top of the crown when you part the hair, and it did look a little bit like ants, but I did really try and bleach it. I watched some other reviews on Noble's Palace, and people have had some difficulty with bleaching the knots, but I had to leave the dye on for quite some time, and I did sort of manage to bleach it a little bit, so that's what you can see there. Okay, now the quality of the hair, now I've never used Indian Remy hair, so you guys might want to enlighten me on this kind of hair, but why is it so big? Why does it look like a, I hate to say it, but it looks like a mop? Why is the hair just falling out as I'm combing it? Okay, I'm just using, there's no hair on my comb, I'm just working that through the hair really quickly just to show you guys. I'm not even pulling it too hard, but why is the hair just falling out like no man's business? What is that? That's $360 worth of hair just falling out like that. You don't even want to see the back. I'm going to turn around really quickly for you guys just to have a look at the back and just see what that looks like. But it's so ratted up underneath, I can't even show you. Okay, and when I first got this unit, I felt it was a little bit thin, so I did send it back to the vendor to add some more hair into it, and she did that. And I really appreciate her doing that, because she didn't have to do that, because I didn't feel like it was the 110 density they said it was at the front, so I got her to add a little bit more hair into it. So maybe that's why it's so full, but I would have thought straightening the hair I'll get a better result than this and I'll be able to tame it a little bit more. But the hair has no volume. I mean, I don't know if this is Indian Remy hair, but maybe I'm expecting too much, which is why I just thought I'll put this video out here and you guys can let me know. And I have to say, this is the only product I've bought from Noble's Palace. It could just be a bad hair that they've done, it could be a bad one. I don't know if all their weaves are like this. I don't know if it's just the Indian Remy hair. I just want you guys to just let me know what you think, and you know, maybe give me some feedback as to whether I'm not treating this right. To get the waves, I normally just use my good old noodle head. I use the cream and I use the curl activating spray as well, and that's normally okay to give me some waves in the hair. I wet it, I put the noodle head, put the activating spray, and I'm normally good to go. But once that hair starts to dry out a little bit, I've tried putting a bit of oil into it. It's just not really working. I need some help, or just to throw this wig out. You need to let me know. So I would love to hear your feedback. Let me know your experiences of shopping with Noble's Palace if you've bought from them, and I just hope that this review would have helped somebody else in making a good choice in purchasing hair, because if I'd known that the hair was going to be like this, I probably would not have spent $360 on it, in all honesty. But hopefully, you know, maybe it can help you guys to choose on a better, you know, hair quality. Maybe Indian Remy hair is not all that, but just let me know your thoughts. You know, feel free to subscribe, leave me comments, just let me know anything really. So I'm just going to flip around again just for you to have another last look at the hair. Thank you for watching. One last thing, I will also put on images of the hair when it's in a curly state, so you guys can just have a look at the different states of the hair. Okay, that's all. Thanks. Bye.